Like most people, I just have a normal everyday single car garage, and I know from talking to people online and through this channel that some people don't even have that, they just have a garden shed. Now, as you know, I have 3 bikes crammed in there at the moment, and they have to share the space with all my tools and equipment, various original parts that have been taken off the bikes because I have nowhere else to put them, the usual gardening equipment because again there's nowhere else for that sort of stuff to live, and then there's the stuff that your partner doesn't want to get rid of but she doesn't want in the house, so it has to go in the garage. This might not be a typical example, but it does mean that space is at an absolute premium in my garage. I like to keep my bikes clean, irrespective of what I'm filming, what sort of review I'm doing, whether it's motorcycle parts or motorcycle clothing or whatever. I like the bikes to look the best, which means the bikes that are in everyday use, which at the moment is the BOBBER and the T120, need to be given the full filling at least once a week. And depending on what the weather's doing, that could be even 2 or 3 times a week, albeit that it'll just be a quick wash and dry. Now, as most of you know, I've always been a big proponent of MUC OFF products, especially their bike cleaner. I've been using it since the late 1990s, and for me this was a huge game changer for keeping my bikes in good order. Up until 1994 there was nothing on the market that came anywhere near this product, and to be quite honest, I've yet to see a product that convinces me it's any better than MUC OFF. Now, on your average bike cleaning session I'll use about ½ litre of MUC OFF bike cleaner. If the bike is particularly dirty, I might even find myself using up to 3/4 litre, which means I go through a lot of this stuff. Now, in the past I've always looked out for deals where you can get 2 for 1, that kind of thing. You pay about £23–25, something like that, and you get 2 5-litre containers of the MUC OFF bike cleaner. But depending on the circumstances, weather conditions at the time, that 10 litres seems to disappear in no time at all. And then there's the other problem of where to store it. 2 5-litre containers take up quite a lot of our precious space. Now, I'm not quite sure when it happened, but quite some time ago MUC OFF brought out a bike cleaner concentrate that you mix with water, like a fruit cordial, that kind of thing, although obviously you shouldn't drink it. In balance, it makes perfect sense. It takes up much less storage space, it requires less packaging, which is good for the environment, and you can make some savings with it over the ready-made stuff, although the savings aren't huge. Now, a 5-litre container of this concentrate will mix up 20 litres of your standard bike cleaner, and I don't know why, but I've always shied away from it. I think it's possibly because of the initial outlay, because to me a buy one get one free 2 5-litre pack of MUC OFF bike cleaner was always substantially cheaper than a 5-litre container of this bike concentrate. But needs must, and as storage space has shrunk, a few months ago I actually bit the bullet and started using this stuff. Now, this concentrate is substantially thicker in consistency than the ready-made stuff, and you will need a suitable 1-litre trigger spray bottle to mix it up in. Now, this can either be an old MUC OFF bike cleaner bottle that you've bought in the past and emptied, or you can just buy trigger sprays from gardening supply shops, DIY stores, that kind of thing. I don't think it really matters, although the current MUC OFF bike cleaner trigger sprays do have a really nice foaming action, which I think is very useful, and it does cut down a little bit on the amount of bike cleaner that you have to use. Now, I did this a little bit wrong because I was too busy trying to watch framing on the screen of the camera and not paying enough attention to what I was actually pouring out. But MUC OFF recommend that you pour out around 250 millilitres of the concentrate into the bottom of your empty container. So really it should be about 1/4 full rather than nearly 1/3 full as I did it here. Once you've done that, just get some cold, clean water and top the bottle up. Replace the lid or cap on both containers and then give your new mix a little bit of a shake just to make sure that that concentrate is mixed in well with the water. And that's all there is to it, you're ready to go. Now, just to allay any concerns or fears, once mixed up in accordance with MUC OFF's instructions, this product works exactly the same way as the original MUC OFF bike cleaner. There is no difference. For people who are limited for storage space or for people with multiple bikes, this product does make an awful lot of sense, especially if you're like me and you like to keep your bike in good clean order. And it certainly cuts down on the amounts of time per year that you have to sit there trawling through Amazon or whatever to try and work out what is the best current deal on your bike cleaner. It makes a lot of sense, and if you're interested, I'll try and find a link for the cheapest example of this product that I can on Amazon, and I'll leave it in the video description down below. Right, thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video and found it useful. If you have enjoyed it, please leave a like and subscribe to my channel. As always, I will be back on Friday, so until then, please ride safely and I'll see you soon.